Hey everyone, it's Jason here with a new update for FireJumpers Inferno, and I have got a great update for you today because I've got VR working. So it has been a few months since I've created a new video, but I've been kind of busy working with the VR and also mapping out the remainder of the United States. So let's take a look. One of the things you will probably notice as I'm recording this in VR is that everything's skewed a little bit to the right, and that's because I'm in VR and I believe the recording is only showing the right eye or the left eye, something like that. So here we go. We've got the entire United States mapped out, and for those who are new to FireJumpers Inferno, this is the loading screen. This is where you will be able to create your maps or your scenarios or join other people's scenarios and be able to join their firefight. So every pixel that you see here contains 15,000 pixels. Each pixel here that you see is a downloadable content. It's like a little map tile that has 15,000 pixels. And to build this entire US map, uh, there are 612,000 pixels or little downloadable content. So this is going to be great. If you live in the United States, you will be able to download your surrounding area and, uh, and catch it on fire and have fun. So now with the Oculus Quest, with the controllers, the right controller is the primary one to click and move around. Okay, the left one is mostly used for the interface because right now I can click with this, but it goes through the interface and moves that. So I gotta kind of adjust how that works. So it's a little bit of a bug. When in different view, like right now I'm looking at the widget menu, which means that when I use the joystick now, I'm not moving the map around, but I'm resizing the size of what this looks like. I can use the other joystick to reset what this looks like. Um, Now, for the grip buttons, they change your altitude. So no matter if you're in widget or you're looking at a unit or maybe in free roam, your grip buttons allows you to change your altitude. So this is great. Um, so let's take a look over here. All right, that looks good. This one here, this is for you to purchase new units. For now, it's for free. We can kind of go into that, but when you click on this, it will add that unit to your roster. And for now, it's for free. But don't do too many because the vertical stack is going to be crazy. So, all right, so let's take a look and download this map. Now, for me personally, I love the sense of flying. And so having this game now in VR is amazing. So I can be down onto the ground here, right? And then using just the grip button, I just feel like I'm just flying around, just, and I can click the button here and move around. And that is also another way to kind of move around. Let's grab a unit. So this is my roster that I have. So I'm going to grab the airplane. And here we go. So it looks kind of the same, except now in VR, the HUD display is in 3D space just above the airplane. So I tried to keep it small and simple so it didn't try to compete too much with the space. Again, the grip buttons allows you to change the vertical offset, so you can be kind of right directly behind the plane if you'd like. So this is great, especially when you are getting lower to the ground. Um, you can make sure you don't crash. Not that there's any crashing, because you can actually just hit the ground and you just bounce. Um, but all right. The other thing that I've added for the aircraft. Let me just slow it down here. And on the left hand secondary button, you can shoot little missiles, and this will create fires. So every time it starts a fire, it will increase the game time by 1 minute. So I probably increased it by like 10 minutes there, right? You can set up, um, a regular fire the same way, um, like that. And there's my aircraft here. And to now quickly select it, you can click on the joystick button. Okay. Either one will toggle forward or backwards through the list of units that you have. So that's really convenient. One of the things that I've also added is that the aircraft can now drop water pellets. So by clicking the left trigger, it will drop the pellets and it will get smaller and smaller. So if you are too high up, so here, if I'm over here like 400 and I try to drop the water, you'll notice that it'll get smaller and smaller and then disappear completely before it even touches the ground. So that's something that you have to be aware of. For now as well, this water is infinite. You do not have to go and get more water every time because I find people are going to need some practice, and I'm going to have like infinite water mode for these pellets to do. So now the camera will follow the water if you're at minimum speed. If you go increase just a little bit and then try to drop the water, it will just stick with the airplane and not follow the water. I can turn my head and look, but it's not going to follow if I reduce it. So now, if I were to line this up, let's turn this around. I'm going to change the vertical. Offset. All right. Oh, I only got one. Terrible drop. But that's okay. All right. The next thing, let's see here. Oh, wait. Let's grab this guy and get him on a loop so he doesn't fly off the map. And let's zoom up and find a road here. All right, so let's grab a brush truck. Okay. Now, if you don't have a mouse, I wanted to create a way to create lines without using a mouse and using just a joystick kind of game controller or gamepad. And the way I did it is to use this kind of little, like a little runner. I don't, that allows you to kind of scurry along the top and draw the line for you. And it's a little bit slower than drawing a line, which the drawing the line will work if you're not in VR, but this allows units to um move around in that way. So this is the same following through. So that works out pretty good. And then I can toggle between the units. Oh, this guy's just crashing everywhere. Again, by clicking the joystick buttons. There is a cockpit mode, which is like this. In VR, it's really trippy and it does make me nauseous, so I don't use it often. The cockpit mode works well when you're not in VR. Um, all right, so that is about it. Um, One of the things I have removed temporarily are waypoints. So the waypoints were designed so that the aircraft could go along a circuit, but I need to add a little bit more functionality to make that work. The second thing is task force. The task force where the units stack. When they get close together, they stack together so one unit can control them all. That has also been removed temporarily, but I'll be adding that. So this is the new update, and you can download the beta version. So please take a look at the description, and you'll see a link for you to download, um, to give it a whirl. So I hope somebody has an Oculus Quest and can give this a try and let me know how you guys think. Uh, and even if you don't have an Oculus, this game will work just fine. So, yeah, all right. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.